Sama
Bayern.
man is 2. You're saying Lyon will score 3.
Yeah, Bayern 4.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah,
Cool, man.
Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome to Bombay Banter Club. Today we are going to be talking about the two semi-finals of the Champions League. And just for your preference, if you all want to just cover, if you all just want one of the semi-finals, the link is in the description. So let's start with the first semi-final and one of the biggest games, probably Bayern versus Lyon. After that Barcelona game, which was one of the biggest games in Barcelona's history for sure, and even Bayern's. What are your thoughts,
in
Arjun?
football history.
Yeah, in football's history, to be honest.
They've beaten
So
Real Madrid 9, but it's okay.
they beat them 8-2, which was a big, big win. But also on the other side, Lyon beating Manchester City 3-1 against one of the Champions League, the favorites to win the Champions League, basically. So Arjun, what are your thoughts? Are Bayern the favorites, and do you think they're gonna win?
Yeah, so Bayern definitely were my number one team to win the trophy this season, but I did expect them to beat Barcelona, not 8-2. Like there was something clearly very wrong with how they lined up and what they were trying to do against Bayern Munich. I think the main thing that we found out was that Bayern plays some next dimension football, man. Like what were they doing in those first few minutes itself? Ball bounces from one guy's head to another guy's foot, and this is a one-touch football. And the coolest thing I thought was their long passes. As in every single time I saw them getting crowded out, they just pop one over the heads of everyone in Barca, and it goes to the other side. And that switching and the interplay that they had near the box was so smooth that like Barca had no chance. In fact, most teams don't stand a chance against that kind of like games. And Muller was fantastic. Nabry was fantastic. They tried countering it with playing Sergi Roberto so that he covers the fullback, but I didn't see anything else that really seemed like Barca were tactically ready for this. There was very bad pressing, and offensively, Vidal was like supposed to be an offensive player. I don't know what the scene was with that, but
Yeah.
Stalo, what do you think, bro?
Like you said, Bayern's passing was like crisp, like one-touch football. The head,
Yeah,
foot, everything was so crisp. And that right hand, and on the wings they had so much width. I don't know. I think defensively, Barca was playing a 4-4-2, I think, but attacking wise, Vidal was moving ahead or whatever the formation was. But clearly the tactical part was missing.
Yeah,
But even if they get the tactics right, I think stopping Bayern was a big task anyway.
it's not easy. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Nikhil, obviously the defeat wasn't easy to take, you being a Barcelona fan. But what do you think? Was it more of Bayern dominating, or was it more of Barcelona not being the Barcelona we consider Barcelona we consider what Barcelona should be? What was it more of, do you think?
Because we did a recap, like a preview video before, and then I had also said that the whole approach is going to be conservative, and the approach should be conservative.
Yeah.
That try to keep the ball as much as you can. Attacking is not the way. But I don't know what was that confidence that they got after that 1-1, that they thought that we should just keep attacking, and they just kept attacking. I don't know from where the confidence came, and every time they went forward, they were losing the ball in key areas, and then it was a goal. In 30 minutes, it was 4-1. I think they should have just at least stopped attacking after that. Then there would be some sort of a thing like, okay, you lose 4-1, it's okay, man. Football 4-1 is a very good score to take away. But who asks you to just keep attacking even after that, man? Who attacks after 4-1?
Yeah.
After
That
4-1,
is
your
something.
whole approach is to actually keep quiet. At least
Yeah,
take home
that is
4-1.
something I noticed. And then the one interesting thing over there was, even after y'all were down by, it was 4-1 or whatever, y'all were still defending with 8 men, which was very, like, y'all weren't putting that energy to like keep the score at 4-1. It was just like, okay, the game's over, let's move on, let's go home and finish it off. It doesn't matter anymore.
Actually,
But
that's
anyway, let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the Lyon City game. That was a cracking game. The favorite City knocked out. Salon, what do you think? How good were Lyon, or was it just the same thing? City not being at their best.
City losing is always a good thing. And
Yeah.
considering the season, like this is like now, I don't know what, but it's gone bad to us now. They have won a trophy, of course, but this was like their main goal to
Yeah.
win the UCL, or at least, and
What trophy
like
did
got it.
City win?
I think Carabao
They
Cup.
won the Carabao Cup. Yeah.
Yeah, what?
City
Oh,
did win the
Like,
Carabao Cup.
so
Aston
I
Villa.
think, yeah, against Aston Villa. So I think Pep, even after so many years, like didn't even get past the quarters again. And PSG finally broke that voodoo. And I think PSG has a great team right now, like to, and the team spirit that they showed, but we'll get to that. But City again, I don't know,
Yeah.
like Pep trying out things in a quarter final, like who does that? And
So
this is
he
the first, and this is the first time I've seen Pep like, giving the opponent so much respect, changing his
Yeah,
own
so
formation.
so so for that, what Pep's response was that we changed our formation because they play through the lines. They have one major drawback of the entire season. 1924 Manchester City was their defense, and people could play it through them. So Pep's logic was, I will cover that position and we'll get the goal. And I think
Yeah,
they would have won the game if Sterling would have scored that goal. That is what I feel. But let
dude,
it's comes
when
down
they
to fine
equalized
margin.
1-1, I was like, now done. Now they have the momentum. They'll go on to score 2-3 when they did it, when they made it 1-1. But credit to Lyon that they got out again, started attacking. And I think Pep said after the match that he tried to cover his weaknesses. Lyon
Yeah,
plays with two strikers, and he didn't want 2-on-2, like two against his two defenders.
yeah. It's,
So he put three defenders in there. But then like again he tried to cover his, but he didn't play like the way City plays.
but
They
it's
go to
okay.
any
It's
team
okay. I mean, spending
and they try to.
spending 700 million approximately and not getting ahead of Manchester United. I mean, United reached the quarterfinals and so did City in the last 4 years. They've not
Yeah,
gone ahead of
Ole
that.
did it
That's
And
in
too
six
much.
months, but
and my view,
But
when you speak about the whole Champions League and the whole thing, my view is completely different. It's not about what Pep failing again and again in the same stages like round of 16 or quarterfinals just proves that how big the Champions League trophy is.
and how
It
difficult it is to
how
win.
difficult it is. It just proves it again and again. It's not only about Pep, it's about any club. Juventus trying it for 20 years. Barcelona miserably failing for the past 3 seasons. Take another club. Who's the other club? Who's PSG?
PSG.
Obsessed with the Champions League. Are they winning it? No. So it just proves how valuable the trophy is, and when a team wins it, it's exactly why they celebrate it so much and they keep it in top of their head. To be honest, is
Yeah,
because Champions League is so huge for a player's career, and it just proves year after year that you cannot start your season with, even if you see Liverpool when they won the Champions League, Klopp can never say that I planned Champions League for this season. It just happened. They caught the momentum after Jan Feb. They won the Barcelona game, then they Bayern game, Barcelona game. Then it was
And
just like, see, now we have the momentum, we have to win it. It was never like this is my season. This is my season. Good target is Champions League. Nobody wins it that way because it's the
and
proof is Barcelona, Juventus, PSG, Manchester City are all proofs for that you cannot plan Champions League and start a season.
No, but on the contrary, Madrid does go all out for Champions League and dump La Liga and go all out, and they end up winning it
No,
too.
but then
They
they
have the
they try La Liga till Jan, then they lose out miserably, then they try to put it ahead, and then Real Madrid
yeah,
has been different.
but
yeah. But
the
the Champions League is
Champions League
it
is
is
going on.
difficult to win. But
You
for the
have to be
semi-finals,
perfect.
for the
Yeah.
Lyon versus Bayern Munich game, if we have to specify what Lyon can do and how they should set up for the game. Arjun, do you have any thoughts on, based on how they played against City? Do
So,
you think there is a way they can set up to beat Bayern? Because Bayern are the
to be
favorites.
honest, no. To be honest, no. Because the way City
No,
lost, that's the way everyone's targeted them. Like when you say City has a bad defense, it's not because they're bad players. It's just that I don't think Fernandinho from the back can assist City's build-up game. So even if you put two at the back or three at the back, it won't make a difference as long as you don't have the players equipped to play from the back. And I think I've seen it in the Arsenal game, I've seen it in United games, I've seen it against Tottenham, where people just pick on the centre back or the midfielders. Basically, those passing lanes between the midfield and the defense. When it's cut down, City have problems, and they need a ball playing centre back to get rid of that. the other issue, like, bro, Sterling missing that shot was criminal. But let's not
No,
talk about that.
I'm talking about Lyon versus Bayern.
Yeah,
How can
yeah,
Lyon
yeah,
set
yeah.
up
So I'm
to?
getting to it. I'm getting to it. So basically, I'm saying I didn't see anything from Lyon that would show me that they can beat Bayern this season.
Yeah.
Based on just these two, I'll admit I haven't seen much of Lyon at all. But like this was a tactical victory. This wasn't like just ability being outclassed or something. This they got a little lucky and they had the right tactics to target City. So
Yeah.
and City in front without Aguero and Gabriel. So now you put up the same matchup against Bayern. Maybe they might score a goal because we saw Alaba have that one big goof up. Maybe I didn't think Bayern's defense looked that solid against Barca either, but I don't see them stopping Bayern's attack.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it'll
So,
be a repeat scoreline like against Barca because they probably won't do what Nikhil said they did, attack, attack, attack. But I definitely see Bayern scoring more goals against them, like 2 or 3 easy.
but Garcia is a top manager, dude. He will definitely like have some sort of plan. I mean, they are they are used to playing against PSG, who are definitely the favorites in the league. So it's not like they don't have that mentality of or that logic of how they need to play when against a team when they are the underdog. So I do feel they will
Dude,
have a plan.
yeah, dude, the game management was so good by
Yeah,
Lyon. Like they
Leon,
got
yeah,
Memphis on, Memphis off,
off,
and Dembele
yeah,
on, like at the right
and he
time.
scored
They
two
made the
goals.
right
Yeah,
changes and stuff.
Yeah, that's
So I
another
think
thing I want
game,
to talk about. Okay, just one thing, dude. Jeff Rene, Adelaide, Serge Gnabry. These are all Arsenal youth products. Man,
yeah,
this is
that's
it. Just
exactly.
it felt so bad to see them perform so well in this stage of the competition in the CL. Like it was just bad, man. And both
Imagine
can do the same league.
imagine how Nikhil felt when Coutinho scored two goals and got an
Oh yeah,
assist.
I was there. There's another thing also. I was just imagining how Lacazette tweeted congratulating Lyon. I was like, you left to play Champions League. 3 seasons you have not played Champions League. Now you are congratulating your former team for playing the semi-final of the Champions League. I'm like, just imagine him typing, dude. Just imagine.
I mean,
It was
it's
so
all
bad.
okay.
these
It was
And
his
look at
old
out of all
club.
the
I
people,
think
Coutinho.
it's fine.
I think Coutinho showed that something which probably not to Barcelona, to other clubs in Europe that see I can score and assist. Please come
Yeah, he's
because
in the
no,
team
but
of the
to
week
be
as well.
honest, I guess Coutinho 2 goals, 1 assist versus his former club.
It's a
Yeah,
good
it
thing.
was
Yeah,
dude, the
quite a
game,
statement. Like,
dude,
but
totally
the
but
different
game was
caliber.
completely
but
open, dude. It didn't look like anybody could score more. Like
yeah,
yeah,
at halftime. At
though
halftime, Bayern's manager was like, stop scoring now and all. But Coutinho was not there. Like he went to the washroom or something. So
yeah,
he didn't hear the talk.
Yeah.
So when he came on, he's like, "Chalo."
yeah.
but
But then I
but
think
one
Leon,
surprising thing from that game was is that they don't just get goals from Lewandowski. One thing which no one is noticing is that even though Lewandowski doesn't
Muller,
score,
bro, Muller
there
is the
are
heartbeat.
other people who will score. That is one thing which you need to give them credit for. But anyway, I don't think any of us can see an upset on the
no,
cards
but
over
then
here. But
I think Leon has to just focus on Bayern's backline because if you see the first 10, 15 minutes, there was a point where Barcelona were looking
They play
sharp.
very
Just
high.
yeah,
not
when the
because
They
I
ball
was
is
play
a
very.
moved,
Barcelona's fan or something. Even you guys watched the game. First 15 minutes, you saw they were sharp. They 1-1 and the game was
Yeah,
completely on. There
yeah,
was a ball that Messi put inside.
yeah,
Three fools. Vidal, Piqué, and Suarez. All three must be. I don't know what they were thinking. They just thought the ball will go inside. They all went for the ball, but they didn't just head it in. I just don't know what they were thinking. So there was a mistake right
yeah,
there, and there was a point where it was 3-1. To be honest, still 20th minute, there was a point, but two misses, and then the game was given away. But then I feel if Leon has watched that game, Leon has a chance because the back line is they keep such a high line. They keep such a high line. Once you break, if you don't fall in the offside trap, I think they can score 1-2 easily and then sit
Dude,
back
dude,
because Leon proved it
dude,
against City that they can
yeah,
control the game. They are not
yeah.
attacking
So
all
look,
the time. They were controlling the
dude,
game so much.
I just want to say for the semi-final is that see Lyon, the high line point, yeah, correct. They play a very high line,
Very
and
high line.
Boateng and Alaba are like not that solid if you see, ekdam solid. But and
Alaba
Lyon
is
might
solid, man. Alaba
and
is solid.
and Lyon might score one or two, but there's no stopping Bayern's attack. Like they're not fucking
So
around this time.
yeah,
They are like all.
none of us can see upset on the cards. That's what I'm assuming. So Arjun,
I
what's your
see.
prediction for this game, dude? Let's get some
uh,
predictions in, boys. And
Bayern
Just
3-1.
for those who are watching, it's a single leg game. These predictions are not
Yes, yes.
always going to be close because anything can happen. Just see the 8-2, see the City knockout. Yeah, Arjun, sorry, what was your prediction?
3-1, dude. 3-1.
3-1, 3-1 for City. Does Jesus score?
City.
That guy is so shit, man.
3-1 for
Let's not
3-1 for
talk about
Bayern.
Gabriel.
Gabriel,
3-1 for
I have said this way earlier. Gabriel is the worst player, and he playing for
I've started
City.
noticing.
He
And the
playing for
fact that
City is something that I still don't believe. I always keep checking again and again. This is Gabriel playing for City. Oh my
and they
god.
think they rate him higher than Bobby Firmino in Brazil. Okay, just putting it out there. Anyway, Aditya,
Yeah,
what's your
can you
prediction?
that world dude? I hate him since World Cup. I hate him since World Cup. Nothing has changed. Not a single game has changed. When he performed like that in Real Madrid a game, I was like, okay, so one day you can wake up. But then, dude, I hate him since World Cup. I hate him today also. But fuck, such a bad player, dude.
Sama
Bayern.
managed to. You're saying Lyon will score 3.
Yeah, Bayern 4.
Okay. Yeah. Noted. Nice.
Yes,
Cool, man.
I
Which league is the Farmers League here now?
No, that's
farmers are
another thing
eating.
that the Farmers League
Farmers
does
are.
not even exist right now. At the least,
It's the
Exactly.
it's the
Uh,
harvest
Exactly.
period for them. They
it
are
has just
enjoying.
proved they have just
oh,
proven
Salon,
that
shut up. Salon, what's your prediction?
I
it
think
is- it
Lyon scoring three is not like. I think they'll be more busy defending this game when Bayern is attacking. So they
Yeah,
might get a goal or two, but I think 3-1 is like Bayern is averaging 3 goals this season, which is crazy. 3 goals in a
Yeah.
game. So I think 3-1 is the perfect scoreline.
I I agree. Bayern is taking this game, but I think it's going to be more of a 4-5 goals versus Leon because the only thing where I think you all will go wrong with the 3-1 is it's very difficult for it to be 3-1 because in these singular games after 60 minutes they have if it's 3-1 Leon have to go all out, either Leon is going to score or Bayern is going to score, so it's very difficult for it to be a 3-1. Either it'll be a very close game which will be 1-1 or 2-1 or something like that, or Bayern is taking the game with like 5-6 goals. Anyway,
I don't see Bayern sitting back, to be honest. That's why I
yeah,
think
yeah,
3-1.
yeah, that's the whole
Yeah.
point because Leon won't be able to sit back if Bayern get the early goal.
because there was
So
another thing
and
also. Lyon's midfield yesterday against City was 22-year-old, 22-year-old, and a 21-year-old.
Asim Omar, what a
Or
player.
man, that
Ovar is
guy
the
is.
I didn't know Ovar is the captain over there, dude. But what a player!
Yeah.
22 years old. He's a captain of
And
Lyon.
Memphis.
Champions
Yeah,
League
man. I hope he goes
semi-final.
Arsenal.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
too good.
crazy.
So that's a good story actually for this Champions League season
Yeah.
among all this nonsense going on in the
Three
world.
German managers, and who's the other one? Who's the other one? Three German
No,
and then Walgash.
France and Germany
Yeah,
dominating CL is like no one saw it,
yeah.
but it's happening.